Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for this coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Igbo Youth Group, under the aegis of Organizing Youth Stakeholders, has restated their belief in the non-negotiable unity of the Nigerian state, saying they will work hard to ensure that one Nigeria stands. The group, made up of past elected Organizing Youth leaders, condemned in strong terms all tendencies, elements, and factors that militate against the corporate existence and unity of Nigeria. Rising from their median meeting in Enugu, the group stressed the need for unity, peace, and love for one another in Nigeria. They, however, lashed at the independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and those they described as conscienceless political actors for messing up the last general elections, insisting that history will never be kind to them. The group called for the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, who has been freed by the court, saying his release would go a long way in bringing peace and harmony in Nigeria. In a communique issued after the meeting and signed by Dr. Arthur Obiora, Honorable Tony Eze Kwalu, Comrade Obuchukwu Izeke, Comrade Chika Nzelu, Chukubum Adeze, among others, the group said, "We condemn in totality the Nigerian Electoral Umpire (INEC) and the conscienceless political actors whose actions, inactions, and utterances undermined the gains of our democracy and placed Nigeria on a pedestal of infamy and ridicule amongst the community of nations as a result of the conduct and manner of the 2023 elections. We condemn in strong terms the genocidal course of some political contractors who have adopted the business of sowing the seed of ethno-religious profiling and its consequent genocide in Lagos against Igbo. Their ugly actions have resulted in loss of lives and properties on the side of Igbo. We condemn the leadership of the Pan-Yoruba group, Afenifere, for standing with the truth. We commend the leadership of Pan-Yoruba group, Afenifere, for standing for the truth and justice in advancement of our nation unity. We call on relevant security agencies to urgently zero down on these decisive elements in order to avoid total breakdown of law and order. We also call on the judiciary to ensure that they live to their name as the last hope of the common man by ensuring fairness, transparency, and equity in the discharge of their duties in the adjudication of litigations arising from the infamous 2023 elections. We call on the federal government and the concerned agencies to save the 2023 population and housing census for the incoming administration to conduct when the high level of insecurity currently being witnessed in the country will be appreciably reduced or totally eliminated. We demand that the federal government exhibits capability in implementing the court judgment on the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nanmdi, Kanu. It should be immediately released, as this will make a bold step in the right direction in the reconciliation of the fragile Nigerian state and true reintegration. They restated their commitment to the economic development of Nigeria and called on the federal government to urgently reactivate the Enugu, Imene, and Aba Osiosoma petroleum depots as well as the Port Harcourt refinery. They also stressed the need for the full functionality of the Port Harcourt and Calabar seaport to enhance rapid economic recovery of the old eastern region, they said. Well, Nigerian government know the reason why there is insecurity in the southeast. And they also knows the solution to it, but they don't just want to do anything about it. For goodness sake, what is happening, is even enough to cause more chaos. We are talking about someone who has been discharged by the court of law, and you said he cannot just go. Now he has been abandoned in the custody. Every now and then, the man has been crying out how very sick he is. He's not allowed to have access to his doctors. He's not allowed to have the full prescription of his drugs. Honestly speaking, we do not even understand the federal government's stance on that, whether they want him dead or whatever. But that is not going to bring the solution of agitation in Nigeria. These people are aggrieved, just like what they said. What are the root of agitations? The federal government should do that. They should look into all these things and bring peace to the country. We're not going to say people they make problem, people they make wahala, but we're not they try. A leader is supposed to know what to do. In a country where you have so many regions, you also have so many problems surrounding your country and all that. You're supposed to identify the key points of these problems, these issues, and tackle it, face it. That is how it goes. If we continue like this wahala for Southeast, it's not going to end though. Because another generations will still come, they will continue from where they stop. That is the truth. Or unless all these things is being addressed by the federal government of Nigeria, who they should, which they have to do because is important. Nanmdi Kanu should be released. If Kanu is released, peace will be restored. At least peace will be restored. Then they talk, say one thing, one at a time. Then they will now say how they can go, gradually with other things on ground. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe if you have not.